In this video, I'm going to share 5 of my all-time favorite self-development and personal finance books that have had the biggest impact to my life over my career as an accountant and an entrepreneur, and have completely changed my mindset about money and time. I'll share key takeaway from each of them so you can have a little sample of each book without giving away too much, so that you can have a chance to read these books on your own. Number 1, Nudge. This book is great for someone who wants to improve decision-making about wealth, success, and happiness. This is actually an old edition. There is a final edition of Nudge that also writes about improving decisions about our environment. The book came out around COVID and talks about a variety of issues that we face in our daily lives. Things like COVID-19, our health, personal finance, retirement, credit cards, home mortgages, and even topics like our government. The authors, Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein, Experiences in Government, offers insights to a number of topics that don't bore you to death, and they make it really fun to read. Number 2, Thinking Fast and Slow. The author Daniel Kahneman is a Nobel Prize winner in economics and has studied behavioral psychology and behavioral economics, which have both, as he has mentioned, influenced his writing. This book has been described as a book that will change the way you think about thinking. Daniel examines 2 systems that drive how we think and make choices. He explores both systems in his book and calls one system the intuitive, emotional, and fast thinking, and one that is more deliberate, logical, and slower thinking. You really get an idea of how we make tough and challenging decisions in our professional and personal lives every day. Next up is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. As much as I don't agree with a lot of his perspectives and methods that he speaks about today, this book will continue to be the encyclopedia of entrepreneurship and building wealth. I know you've probably heard of this one time and time again, but it is the #1 top-selling personal finance book for a reason. And I've put this one in because it was a tipping point for me from having an employee mindset to having a business mindset and thinking about generating and building wealth. And the storyline is that there are 2 dads. Robert Kiyosaki has a rich dad and a poor dad, and they have very different mindsets. In the book, Robert explores the mindset of these 2 dads when it came to money, the way each dad spoke about it, the way each dad treated money, and the way he used it. And this book really takes you on a journey of each individual and their mindset when it comes to finances and building wealth. Number 4, The Molecule of More. Really, this book is all about creativity and how dopamine drives creativity. It really explores how dopamine works and how it is the very source of our every urge that makes ambitious business professionals sacrifice everything in pursuit of success. The authors, Daniel Lieberman and Michael Long, cover everything from desire and drugs to politics and evolvement, and how human behavior contributes to these topics. You'll understand human behavior and why certain behavior is the way it is, even in the workplace, and how dopamine contributes to these behaviors. The books I've mentioned so far are about self-development and improvement and managing your money, making money grow for you in a way where you can secure independence and secure financial abundance. But managing your money is one part of it. To really speed up the process and scale your business, you've got to manage your money, manage your expenses, but also increase your income, increase your revenue. And for a lot of people watching this, I imagine our day job is a huge source of that income. It's the foundation. That's why the next book I want to recommend is Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. A lot of what we see and hear about today, about owning a business, about being an entrepreneur or whatever, but the reality is a lot of us do work in day jobs, and so we need to know how to make the most of our situation and make sure we are getting the pay we deserve for the work that we are putting in. This book provides a lot of advice on how to climb up that corporate ladder and encourages women to take more risks and be more ambitious in their professional goals, gain confidence, demand more, and generally go for those leadership and executive positions. But this book is for both women and for men, the men that want to support their partners in achieving their goals and understand what they have to do. I want to do more book reviews and on self-development books as well. There's quite a few that have completely changed the way I think, and if you're interested in that, then let me know and I'll make sure to make more of those videos. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I hope to see you in my next video.